Tamil Nadu's assembly session began on a stormy note today. The governor and state government were at odds yet again. The governor wasn't happy because he wanted the national anthem to be sung at the start of his customary address. The request was reportedly turned down, and the governor then refused to deliver the address and walked out. He later accused the MK Stalin government of insulting the constitution and the national anthem. The state government rubbished all charges. They say the governor insisted on tweaking the protocol for no apparent reason. The drama continued. Opposition AIADMK MLAs were evicted en masse for disruptive behavior, while BJP, PMK and even the Congress, which is a DMK ally, staged walkouts over different issues. Now, this isn't the first time that the Tamil Nadu governor and state government have had such public spats. In fact, the governor's walkout itself is not new. It's just an addition to the series of rather unnecessary confrontation between the two, putting the spotlight back on the frosty ties between Raj Bhavan and the state government, what the relation was supposed to mean and what it has become today. Hello and welcome, I am Shubham Chohan. Let's get started. So like I said, it was day one of the new session of Tamil Nadu's assembly. As per convention, the governor makes a customary address to the house on the first day of the new session. Traditionally, this address is prepared by the state government. It outlines, this address outlines the government's policy priorities and legislative agenda for the upcoming year. Governor RN Ravi entered the assembly at around 9:30 a.m. this morning. The session began with the recital of the official state song of Tamil Nadu. High drama followed as sloganeering from the treasury and opposition broke out. AIADMK MLAs were protesting over the alleged sexual assault of a female student inside Chennai's Anna University campus. Members of the ruling DMK-led India Alliance demanded that the governor, who's as the chancellor of state universities, own up responsibility for lapses that led to that incident in Chennai. Amidst this ruckus, the governor of Tamil Nadu, which is RN Ravi, is believed to have said something to those present in the assembly hall and exited the assembly within a couple of minutes. Soon, visuals showed the governor's convoy exiting the state assembly premises. After RN Ravi walked out, Assembly Speaker M. Appavu read out the customary address on behalf of the governor. Later, the Raj Bhavan put out a statement detailing the sequence of events. It said, "The Constitution of Bharat and the national anthem were once again insulted in the Tamil Nadu Assembly today. Respecting the national anthem is among the first fundamental duty as enshrined in our Constitution. It is sung in all the state legislatures at the beginning and the end of the governor's address. Today, on the arrival of governor to the house, only the state song was sung. Governor respectfully reminded the house of its constitutional duty and fervently appealed to the Honorable Chief Minister, which is MK Stalin, who is also the leader of the house, and the Honorable Speaker for singing the national anthem. However, they cussedly refused. It is a matter of grave concern not to be a party to such brazen disrespect to the Constitution and the national anthem. The governor, in deep anguish, left the house." That is what the statement was of the Raj Bhavan. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister MK Stalin, meanwhile, hit back at the governor. He called RN Ravi's behavior childish, adding that why was he sticking to the post if the governor, that is RN Ravi, could not discharge official duties. The ruling DMK also pointed out to another convention in the state. It said that the state anthem is played at the beginning of the governor's address and the national anthem is played at the end of this address. So what's the fuss all about? You see, in February 2024, RN Ravi had refused to deliver the customary address in the assembly. He cited the same reason back then. He claimed that his request to sing the national anthem at the beginning and end of the address was ignored. He added that the governor's address contained several passages with which he disagreed on factual and moral grounds. That's what he said, that he disagreed with them on factual and moral grounds. In January 2023, Governor Ravi had walked out of the house after Chief Minister MK Stalin did not approve the governor's digression from the original text of the governor's address. Ravi had reportedly skipped mentions of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Periyar E.V. Ramaswamy, C.N. Annadurai, M. Karunanidhi, and other Dravidian leaders. A resolution was moved to take on record only the transcript distributed to the members. Outside the assembly too, Stalin and RN Ravi have clashed on several issues. In 2023, protests were seen in the state as Ravi is believed to have suggested changing the name of Tamil Nadu. He cited historical cultural connect between the Tamil people and Kashi. Governor Ravi subsequently clarified that he made no such suggestions and that his comments were taken out of context. But what's the larger story? Because this is not just about Tamil Nadu. States with non-BJP governments around the country are seen locking horns with the respective governors, who is, mind you, appointed by the central government. Plenty of examples we can see in recent years. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and now ex-Governor Arif Mohammad Khan, on the latter being accused of deliberately withholding his assent to bills passed by the Assembly. In Maharashtra, former Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray and then Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari. In fact, the Supreme Court in 2023 came down heavily on the office of the governor. It held that the decision taken by the governor to call for a floor test based on the rebellion of Eknath Shinde-led faction of the Shiv Sena and then to direct Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray to prove his majority on the floor of the house was wrong. The apex court underlined that governors cannot enter the political arena. In Karnataka, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and Governor Thawarchand Gehlot in 2024 had sanctioned the prosecution of Siddaramaiah on allegations of irregularities in allotment of land by the Mysore Urban Development Authority, or MUDA scam, as they call it. And even in Delhi, the national capital, where Chief Minister, or rather former Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi are at odds. With each passing year, the ties between Raj Bhavan and the respective state government has only gotten bitter. And it's worse if it's a non-BJP government. Mind you, the frequent disagreements that we are seeing now between the state and the governor were evident in the Congress era as well. So what exactly is the governor of a state supposed to do? As per our constitution, the governor is appointed by the President of India for a term of 5 years. The governor is the constitutional head of a state in India. The appointed governor has similar powers and functions at the state level as those of the President of India at the central level. A governor is basically a vital link between the center and the state. All decisions he or she takes is supposed to be based on the advice of the Chief Minister and their Council of Ministers, like appointing or removing ministers, clearing bills, etc. But the fundamental and crucial difference is this. The governor is an appointed head, not elected. The state government, on the other hand, is directly elected by the people. In short, the rules say the governor is supposed to act on the advice of the Chief Minister and Council of Ministers, not the other way around. To conclude in the words of the Supreme Court, which said this in a 2016 judgment, the unarticulated premise is that the governor cannot act in an unregulated manner, dehors or out of any rules of procedure in matters concerning the Legislative Assembly. It is easy to forget that the governor is a constitutional or formal head. Nevertheless, like everybody else, he has to play the game in accordance with the rules of the game, whether it is in relation to the executive, that is aid and advice of the Council of Ministers, or the legislature, which is rules of procedure and conduct of the business of the Legislative Assembly. The court also said, this is not to say that the governor has no powers. He does. But these two are delineated by the Constitution, either specifically or by necessary implication. Failure to adhere to these basic principles is an invitation to enter the highway to the danger zone. And it is that danger zone that the Raj Bhavan has to be mindful of entering, not for anything else, but in the interest, the larger interest of India's democracy. That's all we have for this news report. Do like and share this video, comment, and let us know what your views are. And of course, subscribe to HW News English on YouTube for more such videos. Thanks for watching.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.